First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to y'all's great millstone. This today's story, y'all came on the Highland Bible building to the marriage. I'm going to start off with Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So, right now, alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be. The day is great, none is like it. It's gonna be like time of Jacob's trouble. It's talking about, it's gonna be, grid city shut down, martial law, food stores shutting down. There's gonna be light outages, like in this I'm gonna get this. Last day is great, that none is like it. Is even the time it's gonna be like Jacob's trouble, because Esau, his blessing was the sword, the red horse took peace from the earth, Esau, sabotaging stuff as usual. Power outages leaving Manhattan. Power outages struck much of Manhattan for 5 hours Saturday evening, plunging subway stations, Broadway theaters, and skyscrapers in the heart of the Big Apple into darkness on the 42nd anniversary, nearly to the hour of 1977 blackout. Officials said some 73,000 residents were without power at the height of outage, which officials primarily blamed on Upper West Side manhole fire affecting an underground transformer. Esau, he's the same guy who'll play hero and play victim. He's the villain and hero, like in the movies. That's what he plays on. In these movies, Esau plays out who he is. He gives you an idea of what's gonna happen. And this is who he is. Esau will start. He's gonna sabotage something, then lie to you and said that there was a fire, but it was actually him actually doing it, literally just shutting it off. But he had to put a story in so he looks like he's not the bad guy here. All he does is lie. And that's where you get in the scriptures for you. Oh, what the? Rejoice. John 8:44, ye of your father the devil, and lust of the father you will do. He's a murderer from the beginning. He's the devil, you are of your father. And who he's talking about? You are of your father the devil. Talking about Esau. Go back to Cain. Cain he lied. And he's good. That's all he's gonna do is deceive you. And the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, abode not in the truth. Talking about Cain, he was a murderer from the beginning, abode not in the truth, because there's no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he's a liar and a father of it. So, Cain is the father of lies. He's the first one that lied and the first one that, first one that killed somebody. Out of envious, out of jealousy, and his contents were wrath. Just like Esau in this day and age, he envies Jake. He envies us because he can't beat us. Now you got people mad about that new movie that's coming out. Black, what do you call that? It's some girl that's a half fish woman, whatever it's called. From Disney Channel. Damn, Little Mermaid. Now Little Mermaid is a black star. There's a black woman playing the character, and not mermaid. It's not an Edomite, so people are. But Esau's gonna get mad over anything, People get, no one's liking this. Black black woman should play a character who is white in Disney original animated film. There's been a heated discussion whether a black woman. Yes, because nobody, Esau's gonna be mad. Esau, all the movies are getting taken up. You got Esau complaining about how people, Jake, people of color, so-called people, of color, we got specific names and nationalities, but yeah, Esau's getting mad because he think we're taking his jobs. Hey, Esau, man, just stop with that's his favorite trump card. That's his favorite thing to bring out. They're stealing, they're taking away everything. You never had anything in the first place, so whatever we're taking is back to us anyways. So what is Esau always talking about, You know? Alright, so I have time. I'm gonna go to, so the power outages. Power went out around 7 p.m. A blackout originally confined to the 30 block west of 5th Avenue between 72 2nd Street and 42 Street. Each of the city's 72% sent 4 cops into the blackout zone to maintain order, direct traffic, and otherwise help residents, law enforcement sources. So there's a blackout. I'm going to get Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. That's gonna be Esau. He's gonna come down having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. The Lord's gonna come back, and Esau wants to do as much damage as possible before the Lord takes him out. It's kind of like a kamikaze. If you look up the word kamikaze, it's kind of like a suicide bomber. Okay. Never mind. I don't think they got the definition. But, kamikaze is basically a suicide bomber or something. I'm going to get one more scripture. Isaiah 14:12-23. How thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations. Who would weaken the nations? Esau. Are we talking about he's a Luciferian, Illuminati, all this light bearer, morning star, and he's not. Nothing about him is bright, he's just the devil who hides in the dark, For thou hast said in thine heart, I'll ascend to heaven, I'll exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I'll also sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. North America, congregation. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? That's an Esau. Is he the same man? That's going to be the same man they're talking about. Esau's going to go down. The Lord's going to destroy him, for all the wickedness he has done in the world, Gay Pride Month and all this stuff. GMO foods, geoengineering, the skies, changing shit and chemicals and everything, So, that's it on that, Because, how long do I have? But that's it on that. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and double honor to the Elder Great Millstone. Salutation, Shalom, Yakim, and Howard, and Bawi. Till next time, I say Shalom.